Looks like a steering contest.
This week we head down south where the peaches grow, Georgia that is.
Hey, welcome to Fort McAllister. This is a historical park that has various information about battles of the Civil War. Fort McAllister was a fort that was used to defend the Confederacy back in 1864, 1863, 1862. There were plenty of naval battles that happened just off the coast here, and basically the fort would use its cannons and earthworks to protect against Union ironclads and other types of ships. The fort had a on-land battle. It was mostly made for naval battles, but on December 13th, 1864, the fort had one big battle with 4,000 Union troops and about 250 Confederate troops. The battle lasted about 15 minutes, and the fort was taken shortly afterwards. Hope you enjoy your stay at Fort McAllister.
And for a small charge, you can walk around the museum and see artifacts from that time period and lots of really cool displays. Now we're going to head outside and walk towards the actual fort.
My name is Michael Ellis. I'm the interpretive park ranger here at Fort McAllister. And here around us we have the living quarters for the soldiers here at Fort McAllister. And of course right over there we have the fort itself. But this building we're standing in front of right now is a recreation of a building that stood here in the 1800s. Started out as a plantation overseer's quarters, and then as the war started, Mr. McAllister donated this and the property for the fort to use as an officer's barracks. So the officers stayed in the building behind me. The non-commissioned officers, such as your sergeants and corporals, stayed in the shacks across the way. And then all of the enlisted men stayed in tents back down the greenway where you just came from.
So we made our way across the bridge actually into the fort, and I can only imagine how loud battle would have been with cannons going off this size.
And because of people like Henry Ford, you're able to go underneath and look at the best preserved earthwork fortification of the Confederacy. And now we venture down to the bomb-proof barracks.
I can only imagine how dim and scary it would have been without modern lighting and only candle lights. So we made our way back out of the fort and through the museum, and now we're headed toward the campground.
Hey Tyler, let's go by the cottages.
Not what I was expecting at all. These look pretty cool, and we may have to come back and get one of these for a couple of nights. This road just seems to go on forever. Are we ever going to get to the campground?
This area is absolutely gorgeous. Let's pull over and take a couple pictures before we go to the campground.
This place is absolutely huge. First thing we noticed as far as the campground goes, it looks like most of the spots, if not all of them, are pull-throughs, easy access.
We'd already seen a lot of wildlife, including armadillos and raccoons, but we kind of weren't expecting to get an up-close and personal view of wildlife.
Stop right here, stop right here. You see the deer? There's our camper right there. There's one deer there. And one there. Not sure if you can see them or not. Jen, drive on up some. What do you think?
Well, I guess there's not much to top our enthusiasm for the deer, but something else exciting was how clean the bathhouses were. Behind the bathhouse is the boat ramp and pier.
So altogether there's 1,725 acres, 7 cottages, 67 tent and trailer campsites, 2 backcountry campsites, 2 picnic shelters, 1 group shelter, and 2 pioneer campgrounds.
At the end of every camping trip, you know where you have to stop.
So make sure you hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next week.